Today I'm going to be taking my Tone Vise keyless nut lock system apart and putting it back together for you. These are an addition to a Floyd Rose tremolo. They replace the original Floyd Rose string lock plates with this newer system. And I'll show you the parts as we come across them after I remove them. Okay, so there is my new stainless steel Floyd Rose nut, which I'm very happy with. Okay, to begin with, we start with the base. Here's the new locking plate, okay, string lock plate. Notice the hole, the exit hole I call it, is larger than the entry hole. That's to accommodate a small conical spring, which is set up just like this. This is the tension rod. Tension rod goes through the top of the plate, comes out the rear, and then a spring in the back on the rear. Now I find it easiest to put it back together this way, in lumps, so to speak, rather than one component at a time. So this is the bottom. The bottom component as a whole goes back on. Just snug it slightly because we're going to put the levers on that too. So again, we'll do all the plates first and then all the tops first. So tension rod, locking string lock plate, and conical screw. The wider end of the cone goes into the bottom of the base here of the locking plate. Just put them back on, making sure that the roof peak on the tops of the plates is parallel with your strings. So this is a really neat, I love this. This is a really unique fastener. It's like a screw, but it's also like a nut. And I think they should have called it the screw nut or the nut screw. But it's called a tension rod. And I guess that makes sense because it's going to provide tension for the plate to attach to the nut base. Okay, there's the bottom section. The top section is made of one small screw. I think it's a 5mm screw. And another conical spring. So conical spring, and this is the lever, locking lever. Conical spring goes wide end into the top of the lever. Okay, the bottom, you can see here, it is kind of knurled here, okay, like the to accommodate the top of the tension rod, actually. So it's kind of like a nut too. All right, so here's the way I put it back together to make it easier. I take the screw, insert. I use drivers on my guitar. I think they're much faster than other types of tools. So I stick my driver into the screw and then the screw into the spring on the top of the lever and just hand snug it. You don't need to put any tension here, any torque on this part of the system. This just holds the, well, it provides the ability for you to lift up. If you don't like the positioning of the lock, when it's locked, you can just change the position without locking it. That string is still locked, even though I'm moving this lever. So I tend to like mine out here. There. And so it's one lock for 2 strings.